Hello, I'm Max Fox 9, so they can name it Fox. FYI, there's going to be an echo because I'm moving stuff. But He-Man. I love He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I love him. I love him. I actually reacted to this, and my screen didn't record. So there's that. So quick review. One, I love He-Man. I watched the reboot of the 2003 reboot. I got this because I love this, and like one of the creators or one of the Mattel, what do you call it? The Mattel, trying to freaking think now. One of the Mattel, like, I guess head directors or whatever, like, he has a YouTube channel that I watch, and it was pretty good. It's pretty cool. And it talks about all this stuff, and so I want to do a reaction to this. I did a reaction, and it messed up, but whatever. Let's just begin. I'll give my thoughts as we watch it.
After time, you try to take this castle, but you will never succeed, Skeletor.
Call your champion.
God, I love Mark Hamill so much. I love his voice so much. The only time he pissed me off is when he's like, "Oh, that's not Luke Skywalker. That's Jake Skywalker." Shut the hell up, please. Especially because then later on, other people say shit and they're like, they won't quote them. No. But whatever. The music. Man at Arms, they look badass as hell. I love the Sorceress so much. Teela, which I'll say this, I brought well again. Teela is buff. Teela is buff as hell. Like, this is like a Wonder Woman physique. Like, honestly, like, this is how I kind of want Wonder Woman to look. Like Gal Gadot, I think, needs to get a little bit more muscle or something, because, like, I think this is how Wonder Woman should look, a little bit more muscular. Evelyn, after 40 years, take back the power! I have the power! You're a hero! God! The end of the night! Battle Cat! Oh god, I love it so fucking much. Bye. On it. Also, like in the comments, I looked again. Also, I love how the sword looks. Like someone said, like He-Man doesn't have his Karen haircut. That's pretty much the exact same haircut. The only difference is it's not like straight lined. It's wavy. Like they added more movement to it. That's it. It's the same haircut from the original one. Oh. Hell yeah. And also, what is this guy? I think it must have been the reboot. It must have been the reboot. I don't know if he's in the reboot or not. All I know is back in the day, and I still now, I love Wizards. I love Wizards and stuff. Like one of my favorite Digimon way back when was Wizardmon. Gatomon's like kind of big brother, kind of like guardian kind of guy, and then he dies. But I loved his design. I always loved his design too. This guy, I can't remember his name though, but he was one of my favorite characters straight from just design alone. I loved his design, the simplicity, and they made him even more badass in this. I love it. Even though like I know the character, I think the original show wasn't that much badass. I seen some of the original show a while ago, as well as obviously the reboot a while ago. Like I think it's been, because if the He-Man reboot came out in 2003. It's been almost 20 years since I've probably seen it. But yeah. Oh, wait. Also, one of the comments, I love it. It's like, he created a portal to punch a bigger fist. It's like, that's amazing. Masters of the Universe, Revelation. It looks good. It looks good. And by the time I'm recording this, the show's already out, so I don't know if I just know some people are pissed. I know people are pissed. But I will say this. One, Kevin Smith a while ago, I think already said that Evelyn, like, it was going to focus on Teela. I don't entirely know why he chose that, but yeah. the show, but so far it looks pretty badass. Even having the song and all this stuff, it looks freaking badass. And like this isn't a reboot because I know She-Ra fans got mad for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I do like She-Ra. I'm not entirely sure why they got mad, but I think I don't know. All I know is the animation's really good on this. This isn't a reboot. The reboot is coming, I think, in a year or two. I don't entirely sure. It's a CGI one. It's not 2D animation, which kind of sucks. Also, they changed the design where instead of He-Man being how he is. Let's see, right? Like, instead of looking like this, he's like got more like a skin tight shirt on. And the sword looks very different. Honestly, I would have preferred if it was like the 2003 one where it kind of made him look more like this again. But yeah, like even like one of the I keep saying creators, directors, or something of Mattel, like one of the bosses. During a point, it was after the reboot, but he said he loves the reboot. He's like one of the main reasons why kids didn't, I guess, gravitate towards that He-Man reboot was because they're like, why is he running around in his underwear? And it's like, I was one of those kids, and I think I probably had that similar idea. I'm like, but now I'm like, hell yeah, I love this. Like, it's kind of like the new Final Fantasy that's coming out with the guys like, I'm here to kill chaos. I hate chaos, whatever. I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen like the images of it, and people are saying, well, why does he need armor? Why does he need this and stuff like that? It's like, here's the thing: if someone comes out in a badass suit of armor or like thick suit of armor and stuff like that, and it's like, you know what, you do look cool, but like the dude who comes out in almost nothing and he still kicks your ass, he's a little bit more of a badass. He's way more of a badass. That's the kind of thing. Like, that's why for me, at least now, less is more for me. If He-Man just needs a little chest plate, hell yeah. If bikini armor, hell yeah. If you can pull it off and like you don't die from it, and it's like bullets hit your skin and just bing, bounces off. Why? Like, I guess something was the same thing with Superman. It's like they people start shooting bullets at him. It's like bing, 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 bing. It's like, really? Yeah. This looks badass. Also, another thing I want to actually kind of point out, they do keep to kind of like the original designs for certain characters too. Like even like some of the like outside characters, like, because here's the thing, for He-Man, like the toys, obviously, like a lot of them like reuse the same body types, reuse similar build. That's why like everyone's muscular, everyone wears the furry shorts, and the only characters who don't are like Teela, the goddess, and the Green Goddess, and who technically is Teela, and Evil Lyn. Oh, here, that's where I wanted it. This, like, all of them were in the same belt. All of them were in the same shorts. Like, some things are slightly different, like these. But other than that, like, they're pretty much the exact same body type. And, like, honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. I love these stormtroopers. Like, stormtroopers kind of look, I don't know. I like the faceless drone sometimes can be so badass. That's why, like, stormtroopers have lasted so long. Even Vader has lasted long because of, like, design and stuff like that, as well as, obviously, the story, stuff like that behind it. But, yeah, like, I don't know. He's freaking badass. I want a story that follows, like, just a side back character while everything else is kind of going on. I guess you kind of had that with Goblin Slayer a little bit. But, yeah. Not really, because Goblin Slayer is still his own thing. Like, you'd have to be part of the military. Whatever. In any case, this looks badass. This looks badass. I feel like I'm going to wait till I watch it with my father, because he loves He-Man, and we watch together. Yeah, I love this thing. I love it so much. Also, I feel like, because it seems like this is the end of, because it wasn't, this isn't a reboot, this is a continuation of the cartoon to finish it off, the original cartoon, and it looks like it's going to be an all-out battle for Castle Grayskull, which, fun fact about the toys, like, there's a flag inside it that like, on one side it has the He-Man colors, like right here, and the other side it has Skeletors to say who is controlling the castle, because the story of the toys is that they're supposed to try to take over the castle, like whoever wants stuff like that to try to take over the castle, and He-Man or Skeletor has control, and the other one has to fight for it. It's really it's cool. Like, I don't think there's that many toys like that now, but it's kind of really badass and cool, like stuff like that. That's why I started collecting these things. I love them, but yeah, but Tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do some more reactions to some Smash House, as well as I'm going to try to react to one Smash House episode, as well as an Alpha Beta short. But tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. For videos I've done, links are on my Facebook and other social videos, and we will see you later. By the power and honor of Grayskull! Aye!